Welcome back, traders. This is Module 2, Lesson 3 of the OTE FX Master Course. Now, before we get into this lesson, I want to say something clearly. If parts of Module 2 have felt familiar, if you've thought, I've heard this before, that's not an accident. No one has ever changed their behavior from hearing something once. Understanding something intellectually and being able to execute it under pressure are two completely different things. So this lesson is not yet to teach you new ideas, it's yet to audit your behavior. Before charts, before execution, before signals. Because if behavior doesn't change, results never will. What this lesson is and isn't, this lesson is not about strategies, it's not about entries, it's not about charts. This lesson is about one thing only: the behaviors that silently destroy traders. If you correct these, everything that comes after works better. Urgency equals failure. If you're trading because you need money, if trading feels like your rescue plan, if you're under pressure to make something happen, you are already trading emotionally. Urgency forces bad decisions. Trading requires neutrality. Boredom trading. If you open up charts out of boredom, if you feel uncomfortable being flat, if you trade just to feel involved, you are not trading an edge, you're chasing stimulation. Professionals are comfortable doing nothing. Entry obsession. If you obsess over perfect entries, if you hunt indicators, if you care more about being right than managing risk, you are missing the point. A good entry with bad risk still loses. Oversized positions. If you increase position size to feel something, if you push size after a loss, if you chase recovery, you are gambling. Position size exposes psychology before it creates profit. Outcome attachment. If one loss affects your mood, if one win inflates your confidence, if your emotions move with price, you are outcome attached. One trade means nothing, sample size means everything. Revenge trading. If you trade immediately after a loss, without patience, without review, without structure, you are reacting, not trading. Revenge trading is urgency disguised as confidence. No rules, no system. If you move stop losses, if you widen risk mid trade, if you make exceptions under pressure, you don't have a system. Rules only matter when you want to break them. Win rate illusion. If you expect to win often, if you think drawdown means failure, if you want smooth equity, you don't understand probability. Losses are normal, variance is unavoidable. No review, no growth. If you don't journal, if you avoid reviewing losses, if you repeat the same mistakes, you are choosing stagnation. Pain ignored becomes pain repeated. Blame game. If you blame the market, if you blame the broker, if you blame signals, you remove responsibility. Growth begins with ownership. Information overload. If you consume more content than you execute, if you switch strategies constantly, if you chase the next idea, you are distracting yourself. Skills are built through repetition, not consumption. Ego trading. If you refuse to admit mistakes, if you need to be right, if you avoid cutting losses, the market will humble you. Ego is expensive. Risk violations. If you break risk rules under pressure, after losses, during emotional moments, then nothing else matters. Risk control is non negotiable. Final audit. So ask yourself honestly: do I trade out of pressure? Do I overtrade? Do I revenge trade? Do I break rules emotionally? Do I avoid reviewing my behavior? Awareness is the first correction. Module 2 complete. Module 2 is now complete. You have reset expectations, strengthened psychology, audited your behavior. This is the foundation most traders skip, and that's why most traders fail. In the next module, we move into technical foundations, how price actually moves on the chart, structure, trends, ranges, support, and resistance. But now you approach charts with the right mindset. If this lesson hit home, comment audit before execution, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in module 3.